for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
The pitch. Andrelton Simmons is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Rutherford is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Luis Arraez today. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He enters play here at 288, 13 home runs, and 32 driven in. Runner! And there he goes towards second. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Arraez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. It's the Twins 0. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here is Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. One and two to the White Sox catcher. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Garland. A range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, they're looking for a little better right now out of Andrew Vaughn. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 delivery. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Eloy.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He's set and the pitch.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count, 3-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. White Sox come up empty first time around. We'll head to the 2nd in Chicago. No score. 2nd inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jimenez is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moncada is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
And now in the box, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate here is Adam Engel. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Batting seventh.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn. From the stretch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now here's the first offering. Yohan Moncada comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Anderson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Next in at the plate is Blake Rutherford. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Yasmani Grandal is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Fouled off. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Next, here is Danny Mendick. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
A pitcher falls behind the count, comes in and challenges with a fastball, gives up a base hit, now 2 runners on.
Yeah, now you got first and third. You got mucho problemas right here. You got to work a double play ball, keep the runner off the board.
In now, Leury Garcia. A ball and no strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here's the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go now to the top of the third. White Sox on top, 4-0. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Kyle Garlick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Chopper to short. Anderson picks it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 9.
Next to hit is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Two out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, it'll be Tim Anderson.
Not shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch coming, here it is. Anderson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
And the runner back in standing. So now to the plate, Adam Engel, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that misses. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here now the 2-2. Anderson on at first, nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garlick is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Chicago.
And with one gone now in the inning, let's take a look at the White Sox upcoming schedule here on the show to see where they'll be for the next 7 days. Now at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So here's Yoan Moncada, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Moncada carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Runners are at second and third with one down. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Up with it, Garver. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jordan Balazovic is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Blake Rutherford will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. White Sox pick up just the one. 3 innings complete. The White Sox lead this one 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit will be Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez.
Now here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Count remains full. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in will be Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Arise aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. On to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Here's Miguel Sano. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Twins 1. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And there's ball 2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now, Danny Mendick. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Eloy Jimenez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
You could tell he caught every last stitch of that baseball. To be able to drive it out to the opposite field, he had to hit it right in the mouth, but it just was foul. He was a smidge late.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eloy Jimenez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now to bat, Tim Anderson. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First offering. Hit down the 3rd baseline. Donaldson's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate now, Adam Engel. No balls and 1 strike. Garcia stands at second with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now at the plate is Andrew Vaughn, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, and the throw by Cruz is a good one. He's out at home plate. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Jake.
At the plate, Jake Cave. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now back, the catcher, Mitch.
In now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Vaughn moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 25.
So stepping in is Byron Buxton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Kyle Garlick. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Middle of the night from Guaranteed Rate Field. It's the White Sox 7 and the Twins 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Blake Rutherford, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A ball and a strike. Moncada stands at second with no outs. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 0-1 pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So 1st and 2nd with 1 down. And digging in next will be Danny Mendick. From the belt, the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 7 and the Twins 2. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Moving up to the turn. The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now the first pitch. Andrelton Simmons is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Hit on the ground toward the left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Luis Arias stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he pops it up. Moncada into foul territory, and no one will get this one.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Jose Ruiz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Softly hit down to 3rd, likely no shot at 2. 1 there, on to 1st, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Leury Garcia.
Leury Garcia.
first pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And that misses 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Luis Robert will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here now the 2-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Robert stands at first with 1 out. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
Next up, Adam Engel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Slider laid off for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. White Sox leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Luis Robert will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. And now Nelson Cruz. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Anderson brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jake K.
Up next for Minnesota, Jake Cave. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Next to dig in, Mitch Garver. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Byron Buxton would be next, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-run count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 the count now. From the stretch.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Next, it'll be Kyle Garlick. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-1 now. Garver on second. Buxton on at first with 2 down. On the ground to the left side. Moncada gloves it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Matt Shoemaker gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the White
Now to
Sox,
the plate, Blake Rutherford.
fielder.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Rutherford.
First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Outside, 3-0 now. Yasmani Grandal would be next. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Yasmani Grandal stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Shoemaker comes set, and the pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
A man left for the White Sox. They're on top 7-2. So now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Digging in next, Luis Arias. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Tyler Johnson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Now here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Striding in is Josh Donaldson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the White Sox 7 and the Twins 3. At the plate now is Danny Mendick. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Second baseman, Danny.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here it comes.
One ball, two strikes, Miguel.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Next up is Leury Garcia as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
The batter will be Luis Robert, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Fouled away. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
That misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Count still at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Count is 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
High in the air out to center field. Engel is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next to the plate.
A reminder that full highlights come your way as we'll look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago. Up next, Jake Cave. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The count now at 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Robert is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping up is Mitch Garver, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Lucas Giolito earns his 5th winner of the year. Jose Barrios couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score.